Hello and welcome to ModernFilmFX, the show where we teach you cool effects to use in your own budget films, while at the same time giving you knowledge of film theory and vocabulary. Today we won't actually be teaching any effects, but we will actually be looking and reviewing a very crucial piece of equipment, the shotgun microphone. We will be doing an unboxing of the Rode VideoMic first of all, and then be doing tests comparing it to the Audio-Technica ATR-6550, and also be comparing it to the T2i's built-in mic. And then we're going to be taking a look at some of the things that we liked about the two mics, and then some of the things that we didn't really like about the two mics. So let's get on with the show. How's that for an intro? Oh, we should pause it. Quick, run, quick, run, quick. Type in gmail.com. That it was gonna hit the wall. I just oh, I'm so faint. Today's video is actually a request sent in by Michael saying, "Hey guys, I love the show. Thanks for taking the time to read this." Smiley face. I am slowly trying to get a more professional setup for my videos, and was wondering if you could do a video doing a review of the mic that you use on the show, or do a video recommending different mics. I'm looking at the Rode VideoMic right now. What do you think of that mic? Thanks, Michael. So actually we got the Rode mic in to do this review just for you, Michael. And we'll be also doing a review of the mic we usually use, the Audio-Technica ATR-6550, which we currently have courtesy of overclockershq.com, but from now on we will be using the Rode VideoMic. If there's any requests that you'd like to send into the show, stay tuned till the end of this video where we explain how you can get a hold of us. Alright, so first of all we're going to be doing the unboxing of the Rode VideoMic. So here is the box that you would see in the stores if you were to purchase this mic. On the box there is just specific points saying things about it like studio recording quality, condenser microphone, 9-volt battery powered, 3.5 mini jack output, and also a note I'd like to point out is, against popular belief, it does not come with the 9-volt battery. So we'll just get this open right away. Just throw it at Andy. Alright, so once the box is open, you'll first notice a sticker that says Certified and Authorized Rode Microphones, and a bunch of other stuff. And it comes with a card explaining how to verify your 10-year limited warranty, and a checklist to make sure that you have all the things that you should have in the box, and then of course just the instruction booklet of how to set it up with your camera and everything. And then the mic itself, along with a little bag full of elastic bands for the shock mount. Mine did actually come with a broken elastic on the shock mount, so it is quite handy that they did come with those. So here is the microphone itself. So on the microphone you'll notice, of course, the Rode microphone, not Rode mic. You'll notice of course that it says Rode along the side of the windscreen. I don't think that the windscreen can slide off. I'm pretty sure they've glued it on or something. And the shock mount itself, which you can see, it's a wiggly shock mount. From what I've heard, that the shock mount actually is kind of counterintuitive, whereas it actually causes more noise than it prevents. Apparently it squeaks a little bit and things like that, but we'll have to look into that when we're doing our testing. And on the back you have your off, then on, and then at the very top the high pass setting. We did actually put a 9-volt battery in, that's why the light went on, and in there is our 9-volt battery, and under the battery you will see a little chart there showing how to set up the settings for each of the settings for the PAD system. 0 decibels, -10 decibels, and -20 decibels. But something I noticed is I have no idea how you actually use those switches because they're so far deep in there that you can't actually reach them with your finger, but I guess I'll just have to do some research on that. And here of course is your stereo 3.5mm jack. Alright, so now we're going to be taking a look at the Audio-Technica ATR-6550. We will not be doing an unboxing of this mic because I don't actually have the original packaging of it, because we have been using that mic, but we still will be doing the review and looking over some of the features about this mic. Alright, so first off, some things, I actually do like this a little bit better. It's more customizable than the Rode mic because you can actually slide off the windscreen, which you cannot do on the Rode mic that I know of right now. I may be wrong, but I'm not sure. So it does have also multiple functions, which the Rode mic does not have. It has off, normal, and then tele, which basically means off, cardioid, and super cardioid. It also has the ability to switch off the stand and put on many other stands. You can put on mic stands, put a shock mount on it. There's a lot of other things. And then it has the same basic cord design that the Rode has. But it only has a mono cable. But that can be fixed by getting an adapter from your local music store, a mono to stereo adapter, and then you can slide it on like so and plug it straight into your camera. Although this does not give actual stereo sound. Alright, so now that we've looked over the two mics, the Rode and the Audio-Technica, we'll actually start doing our tests. So for the testing, we'll be doing a comparison of the Rode against the Audio-Technica, also against the built-in mic of the 550D/T2i. Our tests will consist of two different tests. One, just me speaking, and then two, me speaking with background noise so we can actually hear how good the shotgun works. I'll be speaking at the exact same level through all the tests and have the volume of the piano in the background at the exact same level of all the tests. As for the settings that we'll have the mics on, I'll have the Rode on, just normal on, no high pass filter, and none of the decibel ratings will be adjusted at all, so it'll just be super cardioid or shotgun setting. And as for the Audio-Technica, we'll have it set just to its tele, which is super cardioid, and we'll have everything else just left. I don't think it has any other features to it, so that's how we'll have it set up. Alright, so right now we're listening to just the Rode mic, all normal settings. We're not going to be changing anything. And on the camera you can see it's we measured that it's 8 feet away, and we're going to be doing all the mics at the same distance. Now I'll show you what it's like with music playing in the background. Alright, so now this is the Rode mic with my piano playing in the background at full volume, so it's pretty loud, and I'm speaking at pretty much the same tone and volume I was earlier, and it sounds pretty good. I fixed my shirt. Alright, so now we're going to get on to the tests of the Audio-Technica ATR-6550. Alright, so now we're listening to the Audio-Technica ATR-6550 with no background noise and set to its super cardioid function, the same we had the Rode set to. So now we'll go on to the section where we test it with audio playing in the background. Alright, so this is the Audio-Technica ATR-6550 at the same 8-foot distance, me speaking at the same tone and volume as I was at all the other tests. So, does it sound any better or worse? I'll have to see. So now we're going to get on to the tests with just the built-in microphone. Alright, so this is just the built-in mic of the T2i. All normal settings. Can't really do much changing of the settings with the built-in mic. No audio in the background, and I thought I'd take this time where we're not using either of these mics to do an actual side-by-side comparison. So you can see the Rode mic is a little bit bigger in height and width, but the Audio-Technica is longer. The shock mount actually kind of gets in the way of some of the functions on the camera, like you cannot use the viewfinder or anything, whereas with this mic I didn't notice any problems with using the functions on the camera. Alright, so now we're going to get on with the background sound with the built-in microphone. Alright, so as you can hear, the music is playing in the background, and it's all at the same distance for all the tests, the mic from me, and I'm sure you can tell that it's a lot more distracting than it was before. I am talking at a slight higher volume, but not much of a difference. But yeah, so that's all the tests finished. Hope they worked out good, and let's get on with the actual review and looking over how these mics perform. Alright, so how we're actually going to compare the mics is we're going to do kind of a point-based battle between the two. In areas that the one mic does better than the other, we'll give it a point, and vice versa. So let's get right into this. Something I really like about the Audio-Technica mic is its price. It's priced at only $75 compared to the Rode mic priced at over $200. So that definitely is a point that goes towards the Audio-Technica. But the Rode does come with a shock mount included, and it has more features that the Audio-Technica mic doesn't have. So it definitely deserves a point for that, for the shock mount by itself. Okay, so as for the features of the mic, the Rode does definitely deserve a point because it has way more features than the Audio-Technica mic has. It has the ability to switch to the high pass filter, which is definitely very useful if you're filming in a room with lots of background sounds. Also, it has the ability to switch from 0 decibels to -10 and -20. I don't know if you would ever be using the -20 decibels, but there is often times where you will be using that. Although the Audio-Technica does have the ability to switch from super cardioid to just regular cardioid, but I still think that the point should go towards the Rode mic. So I will also give the Audio-Technica a point for the fact that it does have the ability to switch from cardioid to super cardioid. Also, the ability to take off the windscreen and just use as a studio mic is very handy, so it definitely gets a point for that. So another place where the Rode deserves a point is where the actual jack that plugs into the camera is. The Rode is a stereo microphone, whereas Audio-Technica is only a mono microphone. But as I said earlier, there is a fix for that problem. But it is an inconvenience, and I think the point should go for the Rode for that little problem there. So now we're going to take a look at the actual sound quality of the two mics and compare which I think is better than the other. So overall, I really did notice that the Rode did end up having better sound quality. Especially using the different features on the mic, you can really get good performance out of it. In the lows, it does get a much nicer deep tone than the Audio-Technica gets. The Audio-Technica gets a little bit more of a tinny tone, and also the mids are very comparable between the two mics. And the highs on the Rode are very much better than the Audio-Technica. As I said earlier, it is kind of tinny. So the point for audio actually 100% will go to the Rode. Although I'm not saying at all that the Audio-Technica is a bad mic, because I 100% believe that it is a very, very good mic for its price. I would 100% recommend that mic. I would probably actually recommend it over the Rode. Even though the Rode did outperform it in most of the tests, it is quite a lot more expensive. If you're going to pay more, I would recommend going a lot higher, going more up in the 600 range and getting an actually nice mic. Of course, Audio-Technica also has many other wide selection of shotgun mics that are very nice.
So I hope you liked this video. Make sure to check out our other channel, lots of entertainment. Link in the description below. Our latest video was filmed with the Rode mic, and we will be using that mic in the show from now on. So if you like this video, click the like button below and tell any of your friends that you think would be interested in the show to come check it out. If you have any requests for future episodes, you can send them to FilmFXRequests@gmail.com, and please leave a comment letting us know what you thought of the show and hit the subscribe button above to be notified when the next video is up.
So thanks for watching, and see you next time on Modern Film Effects. Have a good day, evening, or night, depending on whatever time it is where you live.